weather today. Is the world still going crazy? Well, I guess here they've extended the gathering bans and all that. Basically, it was supposed to end early this month, but now it says here the order is in effect from November 19, 2020 at midnight to February 5th, 2021 midnight. Is this gonna make people go crazy in terms of these no gatherings and stuff still? Of course, they say it's because of the increase in cases and all that. Although it is kind of interesting reading stuff like this. It says residents in care facilities make up nearly 2/3 of COVID-19 deaths in BC. 602 residents have died since the start of the pandemic, about 63% of the province's death toll. So it seems like in many cases it is senior homes and stuff like that. It makes you wonder how, if they're the ones that are being locked down most of the time, despite pandemics, they're the ones usually staying indoors. How's that even possible? They're getting infected, so to speak. Is it from the caregivers, for example? It does make you wonder how much the weather plays a role in it, because that seems to be, I guess, one of the common factors so far when it comes to various places in the world where they have huge spikes. It's usually during the winter time and all that so far, and likewise here, it's a winter here. So will it all drop during the summertime? Wouldn't that be something if they actually say these restrictions are here until the summer? And I guess it was interesting reading this when it comes to things like drone racing. Are they going to turn it into a betting sport? This one says, Drone Racing League and DraftKings take flight with official sports betting agreement ahead of season finale races. The Drone Racing League, the global professional drone racing property, today announced a deal with DraftKings Inc. to make the sports technology and entertainment company an official sports betting partner of the DRL. Upon completion of this deal, DRL drone races became the first aerial sporting event upon which fans can wager. Mobile sports betting on DRL drone races is currently legal in Colorado, New Hampshire, New Jersey, Tennessee, and West Virginia, with regulatory approvals pending in additional states. It says the season will start this Saturday, and it says here, quote, "The sky is now the limit for DRL fans to get skin in the game, and we're thrilled to partner with DraftKings to transform our high-speed race competition into the ultimate sport to bet on," said DRL President Rachel Jacobson. "The opportunity for us to elevate our engagement through all forms of gaming and gambling will only increase as mobile betting becomes more adopted across the country." That's kind of an interesting, I guess, perspective of it. For those, I guess, who fly this for fun, do you think this is a good thing, introducing things like betting and money into this? At the same time, do you agree it'll actually expand the reach? Would it make people more aware of stuff like this, make them more into, I guess you could say, these kinds of hobbies and all that? Or would you think, uh-oh, there's money involved, there's going to be corruption, etc., etc.? I would say in terms of things like video games, it probably, in some ways, made it a little bit more mainstream in the sense of people see it as a profession, so to speak. Because I know for things like the gaming community, people are constantly belittled, like, oh, you play video games, garbage. But there's people competing for like $1 million purses and stuff like that for playing video games now. I still remember when they showed it on like ESPN, some people, they were like, what is this? Why is there a video game? But in many ways, it could normalize it. Now, whether or not that creates things like, I guess you could say, quote, corruption and all that when it comes to money, who knows? But it's kind of interesting in that sense. What do people feel about that in general? Alright, see you guys later.